What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Happy New Year's evening, guys, to each and every one of you guys that's viewing this channel. Happy New Year's Eve. Man, it's good to, first of all, it's good to walk, I think 4 miles I walked today. Kind of slow pace and high pace walking ability. And then after that, get something to eat, and then use the bathroom, and then take a nice long bath, and also brush your teeth as well, right? So, it's just good, man. It's good. It's good to just start the day off, not only just your brand new year, but just a day off, just doing something that you put in your mind that you want to do. I had to think about that for a second. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so what's the topic of today? It is having, right? Vision and making it work for you, okay? Ups, nope. It's strive and thrive for the new year. Sorry about that, guys. It's strive and thriving for the new year. When I look down, I'm not looking at nothing, by the way. I'm just looking down like this here, but, you know, I had to think about it for a second. But yeah, it's striving, thriving for the new year. And what are you striving and thriving for? First of all, come on in. Again, have a seat right there. I'm Tim with Tim's On Demand, if you guys don't know. When you strive to do something that you've always wanted to do, it makes a hell of a difference, guys. Makes a great big difference when you strive to do something that you want to do. But like I tell you guys, and I've said it many times before, weeks and weeks and months before, and this is my, of course, 28th week. Shout out to me for my 20th week. You got to put that first foot in front of the other one in order for you to strive and thrive, okay? When you strive for something, every step is important. Because you're going to reach your goals, guys. Sometimes it takes 100 days or more. I've been doing this YouTube thing since the second week of July, and now it's the first of 2024. So I started the second week of July 2023, and this is my 28th week. So this is the first day of January 2024. Got 48 subscribers on this right here. Receiver, so I had to put it in the other one. Now you can hear me. Now this has got to charge up. But it's my fault, actually. I can't put that on nobody but myself. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, before, and no, I'm not editing none of this. I will review this and see if you can still hear me. Hopefully you guys can. If not, I will re-record this over again, just out of respect for you guys, right? Because I'm a striver to do the best, and I'm going to give you guys the best quality that I can. Every day, people talk about they want to do something with their lives. Every day and every moment. But the key thing is, guys, is that if you don't put your best foot forward and at least try, the majority of people who are afraid, got that fear of failure, that FOF, fear of failure, which is, I hate to say it, it's kind of like a norm in certain senses, right? And what I mean by norm is like, it's normal to see most people not trying to do what they're trying to do and strive to do better, when it's actually abnormal to not be successful in life, if that makes any sense to you. It should be normal to stand out and be self-sufficient, grow your own food, pray to your own Most High God, think for yourself, earn your own money, create your own potentials in life. But we've all been brainwashed not to do that, to rely on other people, to rely on other resources coming from what you guys call the one percenters. And I'm going to tell you guys something. If everybody in America made it up in their mind to do for self, to create your own wealth, to grow your own food, get off your behind and strive to be the best person that you can be, you will see the hitting what they call Illuminati, one percenter, or whatever you do. This government will come out in the forefront on you. Guaranteed. But you don't have to worry about that, guys, because it's very simple in life. You just put God first, and you strive in whatever you buy. And like I told you guys earlier when I was walking, you strive by writing down your ideas on whatever it is that you want to do in life. You strive with that. You start with the idea in your head and make it happen for yourself. Think about that for a second. You start with an idea, like I told you guys earlier when I was walking, and you make it happen for yourself. And the reason why I feel like I can't repeat this more and more each time and each day I come to you guys, because people will hear good information from great content creators, from good content creators, from beginner, like myself, content creators who will be better every single day. But you take that little mustard seed and you toss it aside like, okay, that's good advice. But you got to put it into work and into action for yourself in order to be the best and to have the best outcome in life. You can't thrive, guys, in life, in any situation or circumstance that you may have. You cannot thrive in life without striving. Can't do that. You can't try. You have to just make it happen. And you have to find out what's in me that I have. What is it that I have inside of me that can make me strive? And you got to put every energy and resource and source into yourself to make it happen for yourself, okay? I can't tell you guys no more than that. I had a buddy who people made fun of. Knew this guy. I mean, he wasn't a friend, but he was an acquaintance. Long time ago, when I was working at the club doing security with another friend of mine, and I was doing outside security. This was back in the 2005-06, where I was working 3 or 4 jobs, and that was just like my little part-time, get a few dollars security at this nightclub. It was the top of the line, hole in the wall ghetto club. And people made fun of him, but I looked at him and I laughed and I said, well, wait a minute now. This guy got a hustle going on. There were times when I seen him at this club when he said that he just didn't feel like doing no more. But his situation was this, his situation was that. You know, his mom needed to pay some rent or and pay the house phone bill at the time and the light bill. And he put all of his priorities in order. So not only did he have a daytime job, but he was hustling CDs right before the streaming got popular, guys, okay? Hustling CDs. He was selling little items and trinkets that I don't know where he got stuff from. He was packaging baskets for women. It was like women's baskets where they had like little toy bunnies in it. And, you know, he probably went to a Dollar General, so forth. And he would come up to the club every now and then, you know, while me and another buddy was just watching and doing security. And we were just like, hey, what you got there? And he would just let us know what's in the basket that he had. He said, you guys want to buy this for your mom, your girlfriend, your niece or whatever, daughters. And we were just like, no, it's cool. But he has some good stuff, guys. You know, he has some really interesting things that he actually personally made himself. You know, he said he weaved baskets, you know, together. It took him like 5 minutes to do it. And he hustled, and he said that in the store it would have cost $25, but he gonna sell it for $10 a basket. And he would come around. He had an older car, like a Pinto, and he had the baskets coming out, and he would just, you know, present. I got these CDs here. I got these baskets over here. I got these water bottles I'm selling for $1 over here. You know, it was just a hustle. He was what they call hustle man. You watch Martin Lawrence, but he wasn't that extreme. But you know, he hustled, guys. And he had a dream to one day do like a lot of the foreign people that come over to America on the black side, is to get a vacant store, like a storefront, and have his own store. See if the bank was going to fund him. And of course, they didn't do it. They said he needed the money up front, and unfortunately, that's a lot of things that happen to American citizens. We don't get the funding a lot of times. And they say you have to have excellent credit, but that's neither here or there. You know, and that's unfortunate. But, you know, I last heard that he gotten successful because he got an insurance license. And, you know, he even told me he had to put the square boxes up, you know, and say, okay, if this doesn't work, he has to put a reason why that's not going to work and move on to something else. Now, from what I was told, he failed the licensing 3 times. There's this place over on Bay Meadows in Jacksonville, Florida, where they do the testing for people. If you want to get a Series 7 for financial advisor, nursery, insurance, to be insurance agents, that kind of stuff, they have like testing. And that 3rd time he failed, but then he had somebody to help him because he had that go-get-it attitude, whereas he saw the potential in himself, and he didn't just cry when he failed those 3 tests. He licked his wounds, he came back up. Now he's an insurance agent. He has an insurance license that I think he said he has to update every 2 years. But by now he has the experience out there where it's nothing now, because, you know, he has that on-the-job experience to get from point A to point B. You know what I mean? And I heard he was doing pretty well for himself. His goal was to get to, at that time he said 58,000, but he's making $100,000 a year. Now, keep in mind, this was 2006 when he was talking about making 58,000. So that's equivalent to what, 80,000 a day? But he's making $100,000 doing insurance. And I'm very proud of him, and shout out to him, and many blessings come to him, even though his storefront didn't work out for him, but that's okay. Because sometimes God got better plans for you in your life. But the bottom line, guys, is you really got to look inside of yourself. And you got to have that hunger so bad that it's like, I don't care what it takes. I'm tired of being tired. And now this is the day for me to make a difference in my life, to impact me. And, you know, sometimes the negative stuff about feeding the kids and you have to do this and you have to do that for your parents or your mom or dad or somebody depending on you motivates you enough to take that second step. Because to be honest with you guys, if you sit back there and you're comfortable in life, it's not going to motivate you, which is most people's problem. They not where they want to be at, but they're content because they're comfortable, because they can save, you know, I can pay my bills, got a little money to do this and that, but that's okay. I want to see each and every one of you guys that's viewing this channel and viewing this particular content, this particular show right here. I want to see each and every one of you. I don't care what race you are, what nationality you are. I want to see each one of you Americans like myself strive and do better. I'm going to say that again. I want to see each and every one of you guys strive and thrive and do better. And we're going to do it together, because I'm going to be on y'all asses every day. Especially this week, I've made it known throughout the whole weekend, which I normally don't do videos on, this past weekend. And I'm going to keep it going and I'm going to keep it rocking because I care about you guys, okay? All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening to my content. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow's a brand new day. The first is almost over, guys. I think it's almost 8 o'clock of 2024, January the 1st. And I thank you guys for riding and rocking with me. I really appreciate it, but we're going to make it better, okay? And with that being said, guys, for those who's viewing this channel, like I told you before, this is going to be a TV channel very, very soon. But for now, everything is just getting into motion because I have to do the live stream and I have to come up to 50 people in order to do the live stream. I have to have 50 subscribers to make this the show that I want it to be. So if you have people in your circle, in your personal circle, that you know would like to have a show like this and we can make this thing way more entertaining, go ahead and make sure they subscribe to this channel. Okay? Share, there go my hand, share with like-minded people like yourself, okay? And remember, guys, you're not just doing it for me. You're doing it for this community. And remember, I'm not just Tim, but I am Tim's On Demand. Oh my. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. So, with that being said, guys, tomorrow's going to be a better show for you guys. And go ahead and let yourself out. Oh, make sure you pull that door too. And I want you guys to have a fantastic evening, okay? And tomorrow's a better day. Good night.